Alright, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. I had there's there's something in my throat. I got it out. Okay, so guys, welcome back to Outer Wilds gameplay. Alright, so it's time to get Feldspar. Yeah. I do not want to do this. I hate Dark Bramble so much. But yeah, um, I feel like there was something I was gonna say, but I forgot about. Oh yeah, I've been thinking. Um, once I get golden in this thing, I'm not well, like, well, well, I've been thinking. Okay, like, again, this is something I am making complicated for myself for no reason, but. Uh, okay, where are you? No, not you. Uh, jeez. N yes, but not there. Uh, uh, don't make me do this, don't make me do this, don't make me do this. Okay, no, I'm going the opposite direction. I... Wait, I'm dumb. Instead of trying to find the dark bramble like a dum-dum, I'm gonna put a... I'm gonna put a camera inside dark bramble. And then I'll be able to find it. Wow, smooth gameplay. I love this so much. Alright. Hey, Tactite buddy. I need to do something real quick. Don't worry. Oops. Alright. Okay. Hello. Alright then. No. Yes. Alright. Okay, bye, buddy. Alright, now I know where Dark Bramble is. So I've been thinking, I'm making this complicated just by me thinking. Is that Hall's lantern? Jeez. That thing sure is aggressive. Is that the white hole? That looks like the white hole. Yeah, that's the white hole, right? Yeah. And that's the interloper, the thing behind it. Wow, look at this. Wow. Alright. I don't remember exactly what entrance was the best to reach Feldspar, but oh hey, the alignment is back to normal. Somewhat. I still can't exactly decide on how correct this feels. Okay. Stay close to the crust and I'll be alright. Right. Almost there. Almost. Okay. Oh, jeez! I forgot which one out of... I think it's this one? Uh, uh, please don't land on the thing. Please, 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 please. Oh! Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Jeez, already knowing how to get this part done is so nice. Uh, yeah. The game is so nice to play the first time blind, blah, blah, blah. This is the one exception, okay? This and the freaking Duolingo Dear People nonsense is so nice to already know, you know? Because, like, even when you know, it's still kind of scary, you know? Like, I hate the freaking Duolingo Dear People, except Golden, because they're nice. Well, when nice means not immediately snapping your neck, that means that the settings are really low. Also, is it me or is it like really dark in here? Like it looks more gray than usual. Like I swear this usually looks more white. Yeah, something is off about this world, you know? Like something's wrong. Feldspar. Ugh, centipede. Ugh. I do not have fond memories of those things. Not the ones in here, but in Rain World. Can you stop? Yes, hello. I would like very much to exit. Feldspar, buddy! Feldspar, you're alive! You never were the brightest, were I mean, I don't know. You know what? Let's go for it with that, yeah. Wait, what? Aw, thanks. Also, is it me or the size being written down with gray letters hasn't always been a thing, right? I don't remember that. This plant appeared at the center. See, another mystery I thought that would be answered by the end of the game is what exactly is Dark Bramble? Because, like, more like where did it come from? Because if it, like, shoots out seeds or something like that to infest other planets, is it like a cosmic plague? Or is it something that just originated on that planet? Which seems kind of weird because this planet is covered in ice on the outside. I thought it was also gonna be connected with the interloper because they're both like covered in ice. Okay, well to be fair, Brittle Hollow also has ice and it has nothing to do with this. But you know, I felt like there was gonna be a connection there, so it's kind of odd. How about the death of the sun, Feldspar? How about that? Huh? Oh wow. Hmm. Well, the next thing to do now is to go back with Gabbro. Let's see if I can make it out of here. Yeah. Pretty certain I don't like how that sounded. Uh, nah, okay, if I retrace how I got here... Uh, yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, okay, this looks okay. I should... Oh, there it's the end! No, I don't remember if this just throws me back out to space or if... Yeah. Now where's the crust of this darn place again? Oh dear. Shoot. What have I done? Oh. I don't want to... What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? I need to get out. Shh. No. Yes, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not dying to that. I am not dying to that. Heck no. Heck no. I am not dying to that. No. 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 I think it's fair to assume, depending on how you look at it, that my guy... Okay, I'm making this up. I am entirely making this up, but you know, going through the eye... Um, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times. You know, it like, if I do dare say so myself, getting at least a level of understanding of it, as well as having achieved what could be considered interdimensional travel, would give my guy some degree of, like, just like a tiny bit of, like, maybe outer dimensional. Could... Whoa, my breath sounded very crunched up there. Ugh. Some degree of, like, interdimensional control, you know? It's not that big of a deal, because I can't really do much with it other than just avoid dying. Which sounds like a lot, but really, by our situation standards, it's not. And the fact I remember this stuff, well, the fact my computer remembers this stuff is enough evidence that this happened. So now I can go see if Gabbro has anything new to say, and yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, I've I've also been like thinking, and like, well, once I'm done here and I go make another profile to, like, only get Solenum in here. Well, what is that exactly going to entail for, like, how things, like... Technically, I've already done it. I already did that whole leaving the world and everyone you know and love thing behind, but probably because I'm just at a different stage of it, but this one feels different. You know, the campsite feeling more gray than white. The tilting of stuff kind of being off. Hey! Hey, old time buddy, it's a good thing I never get bored of rain, huh? Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh yeah, I did find that! Wait, well really? They know my carved out Ash Twin and built a time loop device inside? That's wild. Outer wild, you'd even say! Now that was causing the loop then. And if it's caused by the device, that must mean it had to be switched on, right? Huh. Hey, what do you think would happen if it turned off the time loop? Like, there's a part of me that thinks maybe you shouldn't, but that... What with the sun blowing up and all? Then again, who wants to spend eternity being blown up by the sun? About that, buddy, well, funny you mentioned that, cause, well, I've kind of, like, found a way to, like, technically speaking, avoid it, but I don't think spending eternity going through the eye of the universe is any better. Huh. Well, if the world remembers I spoke to Feldspar. I could just head straight to the eye, but... That doesn't seem right, you know? Like, I did one loop for everybody else. Feldspar doesn't deserve to be left out. Should I speak this with... You know what, I've already explained a bunch of weird stuff to them. A couple more things might not be as strange. Yes, I'm back. No, yeah, I'm back. I need to tell you something. Oh dear. Say, what happens if two islands get thrown up at the same time? Is this safe? Guess we're gonna find out. Well, anyhow, Gabbro, so do you know what I told you about, like, me technically, I guess, kinda like being from another world and not really knowing if I'm, like, goodness. Not really, like, can I stay still for a moment? Thanks. And like, not exactly knowing if I'm a woo! And not exactly knowing if I am like exactly myself or like a copy of myself that's like possessing myself or if I was ever really myself, like, you know, well, like I've said, that stems from the fact that well, I came from another universe that's exactly the same as this one, but in that one I started hating you because you didn't do anything, and like I don't want that to start happening again, because I don't hate you right now, but the point is that, well, I'm eventually going to leave this world behind as well. I'll go to another one. Probably do a couple of well, the same things that I'm doing right now, but different. And, well, the odds of me coming back here are not great. And so, uh, that means I'm only gonna keep going into new worlds, and in those new worlds, the Gabbros there are, well, I'm not gonna have any reason to hate them, so that's gonna be nice, but I like to think each one of you is a different Gabbro, so they won't know anything of what I'm saying to you right now as I explain it to them, but really, well, explaining something to someone that looks exactly, it acts exactly the same as someone else that you're trying to explain the exact same stuff to is gonna get a bit confusing. And you know that also got me thinking. I'm gonna be leaving entire worlds behind. You know, only in the first one did I ever really take the time to take everything in, explore and know my structures, figure everything out. You know, I only did that in my first world because, well, I don't really feel like there's a reason to do that in every world. Because it's the same. And I'm only even doing this because I want to figure out if there is anything I can do to make the outcome of the Eye's new world anything more less bad for us. Because, oh, well, I didn't explain it to you, I believe, but me talking to you and the other travelers is what causes there to be insect people in the new world. I'm guessing those are supposed to be a stand-in for us Hardians. And you know, I initially really set out on these eye quests, experiments to see if it was possible to just take Hardians there, you know? Us. The village. Like, not some messed up copy that the Eye made. The real us. But by now well, it's really obvious that that's not the case. I can't do that, so now I'm just seeing what is different depending on what I do. That requires me to leave worlds behind. And I know I am insane for even thinking this because you're exact copies of one another, but just like how the world is slightly like tilted. And oh yeah, I found Feldspar. They're alive inside Dark Bramble. Their camp is surrounded by this gray fog, but in the first universe, I could swear that fog was more white. So, if small things like that are different, who's to say you also aren't slightly different? And well, since I'm not gonna be sticking around to, like, try to know each and every single detail about you, then when I leave you behind, I'm not really sure of what I'm leaving. And you know, maybe that's for the best. The first time I went into the Eye, it's... I can barely remember it. Gabbro, that is the whole reason I'm doing this. I can't even remember it? Well, it's not I can't remember it. It just feels really vague. Probably because I didn't understand what was happening. I was confused and sad, and I was crying a lot, and I didn't know why any of this was happening. But the first time I went in, like I said, I didn't understand anything. I was just wondering if I hadn't done something right, and that is why things turned out the way they did. Uh, Probably not worth it explaining all the details to you, but there's another alien species that lived here before the Nomai. I call them the Duolingo deer people because they're green owls with antlers and hooves. No wings though, they can't fly as far as I'm aware of. But those guys, they were the first ones, at least to our knowledge, that received the eye signal. They arrive here and they have these staff torch things that allow them to receive and transmit memories and thoughts and whatever. And they scanned the eye with it. And they saw that if they reached the eye, everything would be destroyed. So they got really scared and built a mosquito ship to block the signal. They had to destroy their home moon to get there. Yeah, they live on a moon of all places. And they did, I guess they weren't really bright because they didn't really feel like going back and rebuilding everything. So instead, they made a computer simulation of their world. But I don't think they're really that great at thinking things through because the only way to connect there is to fall asleep or to be dead. And I'm guessing these guys were just really good at ignoring being hungry or thirsty because they just fell asleep and died. Then one of them just woke up and turned off the signal blocker thing. I don't know why they did that. I mean, the vision of the thing did show that everything would be destroyed, but it also showed that then a new world was gonna be brought. I guess I figured I didn't try like looking at it with something other than those staffs, because I would have seen that, well, well, I can't really know what happens on the outside because I've tried to leave my scout out there, but it just, I lose connection with it and I can't take photos of it, so I can't know if they are right or wrong about that part about the eye destroying the world, but they would have seen that they can create a new world. Heck, if they just weren't such big chickens, they would have probably been able to create an entire universe that's just their moon or something, but alas, not everyone is as thoughtful as me. Okay, so, after I found out all of that. Oh, wait, I didn't finish. I forgot to mention a couple things. Wait. So, right. So, after they did a computer simulation, they just parked their ship in the solar system and applied some kind of shadow thing to make themselves invisible. Yeah, remember that glitch Hornfield's told to fix with the deep space satellite? That wasn't a glitch. That was the ship showing because it can be seen at an angle when the sun is behind it. Also, I know I sound like I've been saying because I shouldn't know this in theory, but like I said, I'm from another universe where I already explored everything, so I know this stuff. So, thing is, I explored. Oh, so, right, so the guy that turned off the signal blocker, everyone else got really pissed at them, so they locked them in real life, and in the computer simulation, they just died there, and, well, managed to free them, but well, they just well, I tell them everything I know about the universe and whatever. They tell me what they know, then they head up outside of their jail and just set themselves free. By that I mean they actually just kill themselves because they're dead in the real world. And if you're dead in the real world and wake up in the computer simulation, you finish dying, you know? Uh, so that's what happened. And well, after I found that out, I figured I should go to the eye again to see if maybe that new knowledge would change something. And well, it did. It made these mutated owl, scrungly, skinny looking creatures appear in the new world. And that is where I got the idea to start testing the eye. Having different knowledges changes the eye. I won't get into why right now because it's really confusing. Well, complicated I'd say, not confusing necessarily. But yeah. And you know, after that first time I went into the eye, I just couldn't really believe what had happened. You know, I refused to accept that that was it. Because, well, that wasn't it. I still needed to find out what had been wrong with the satellite. And, okay, this might have been really dumb of me on my end, but the first time I looked at the satellite, I went to the satellite and just looked at the satellite the entire cycle. I didn't look at anything else, so I didn't see their ship. Can't believe we both made the same mistake. Ugh. So I figured that was the key, that maybe these guys had some sort of preservation thing that they had constructed to surpass the eye's destructive powers or whatever they believed. I thought that the thing in which they sealed the sky hold it like I thought that that thing was preserving its body with some sort of golden immortality juice or something, and I thought that maybe there'd be a way to like release them and have that goldenness expanded, like cover the world and protect it from the eye, and that would also restore the stars and the sun. You know, I figured they all just went to sleep and died because they knew it would take really long, but they left one designated guy to carry on the, like, golden essence. I came up with the color golden because one of the... These guys left these, like, movie reels behind. And I saw a couple of them. Most of them were destroyed. But I saw one of them, and at what point they were doing something. It looked like they were doing something about the eye, and because it was partially destroyed, I could only see there was some faint golden glow. So I figured that that was their plan. But I was wrong. That glow was just lighting from the background because they were constructing this signal blocker. The signal blocker was also completely destroyed from any recordings, by the way, I think. And the only way to even access the full information is to access it in the dream world, which, by the way, these guys are aggressive, I tell you. I am not going to go back in there to meet all of them. I don't have to go through them to release Golden. That's what I called them because I thought they were going to have a golden glow thing. I'd have to go through them to release Golden. And, well, I know it makes no sense, right? Like, if my knowledge is what shapes the eye, then me already knowing this stuff I should be getting all. I should always be getting the same ending, but ever since I got here, I've only spoken to you and the other travelers. I haven't spoken with anyone else. Well, yeah, I spoke with everyone at the village, but for some reason, you guys are what causes insect people to show up. And I need to encounter you in the in the current universe for it to count. Just my own recollections don't seem to count. And that is why I'm also like unsure of whether I'm actually myself or not because well, I'm not supposed to know this. So maybe the eye knows that? Have I achieved control beyond the eye? Because if it recognized me as the same person, I would be getting the same new world, but I'm not. So then what am I right now? A copy of myself with forbidden knowledge that the eye won't accept as valid to introduce into the new world? Oh wow, that's the fourth one today, buddy! How could you live like this? Jeez! Well, I needed to tell you this because I just spoke with Feldspar. After I speak with Golden, I'll be heading out because the only other variable I can control is the last living Nomai. Her name's Solenum. She lives on the quantum moon. And, well, lives as a bit of a creative liberty. She is kinda dead. Um, if you want, I can tell you about her before I leave, because after I'm done with Golden, I'm gonna go to another universe again. And I'm not gonna speak to you. Only to her. Then I'll speak with Golden again, so it's only the two of them in my knowledge. But this is one of the last times I'm actually seeing you again. Huh. Well, remember what I said about having control beyond the eye? I can't actually hear any of your voices, so... you know, if I get... you know, control beyond the eye and I'm able to do something about that, maybe I'll come back here. 'Cause I don't hate you. Or maybe I won't, because I can't make you repeat the same lines just like right now. And, you know, deleting this world doesn't seem right. Oh, I forgot I can do that. Yeah, I have gained control beyond the eye. No, I'm not gonna delete any world, okay? I'm not doing that. I promise, I'm not deleting any worlds, just leaving them behind, but I'm not... Guys, how would you react if someone you knew as like a friend or something just came up to you and like literally admitted that they can like destroy the entire universe? Um... Oh no, have I messed up? Are they gonna be scared of me now? I might have fumbled that. Well, only one thing to do right now. Head to the eye. Okay, well, remember what okay, I'm not gonna delete this world to get voice mod. I'm probably gonna go into a completely fresh world. But, you know, it kinda makes you think. From their perspective, me leaving the world and me deleting it would kinda be the same thing. They... they'd stop existing. But is that really a good idea? I'd be deleting the world to make things better for myself. Like, granted, from their perspective, they wouldn't really know I even did it. But, you know, uh, stop ceasing to exist because the sun blew up is probably less worse than ceasing to exist because your friend deleted the universe because I wanted to hear you speak of all things. That that doesn't sound right. I Even if for them it's the same thing, I I remember feeling guilty when going through the eye at first. You know, I believed what the Duolingo Dear people said, that the eye was destroying whatever was left of the universe. And well, technically, according to my new explanation, it doesn't destroy the world, it simply takes you to the end of it. But it's not destroying it, but like by itself. So, I felt awful. I felt like I was the one killing all of them. Oh wow, this is some convenient landing. But, um, still, it would definitely be me doing it if I deleted the world. And, you know, from their perspective, it's gonna be technically the same thing. Why should I make it scary? You know? I feel like the tower should be here around somewhere. Huh. Where is it? Oh, I flew over it. There you are. So, even I guess if it's weirder for me, it's for the best. I just keep going to new universes instead of deleting and recreating existing ones. I mean, am I the one creating these worlds? I mean, if we take me deleting and creating profiles as making or no, no, I'm taking those as getting to another, as traveling to another universe. But yeah, no, I'm not deleting it. I'm not deleting any of these. And I just thought, after I finished voice mod, can stacking mods on top of each other work? Because, in case anyone happens to recommend any mods to me, I think it would be. It seems less wrong to go, oh, I've used my, I guess, stronger than the eye of the universe powers to make this thing exist in here. Rather than, okay, I'm leaving this universe and never coming back ever again. Okay, goodbye. You know? I think it'd be nice. Well, not nice, but at least. What would be more preferable? Having a friend that's like. That has, like. Godly powers? Or for that friend to just leave because they want to test something out and they need a whole new reality to do it, but then they're never gonna come back. Like, speaking from my probably really biased opinion, I think having a friend with borderline god powers is more preferable. And I guess you could argue I've always had these. Just that I've never used them, cause like, well, as far as powers go, I've always been able to delete the save file in making new profiles. I just never used it before. Well, it's more like I never really acknowledged them. So it's not like I just gained these powers out of nowhere. I guess it's more like I never really had a reason to use them. You know what, why not? 8 minutes. Whoa, that's longer than the 6 minutes required for the sand and ember twin to be right to enter the high energy lab. That's interesting. Oh my goodness, had I figured this out before figuring out what I was actually supposed to do, I'd still be thinking I was supposed to somehow repair the vessel's core with the lab. So then that leaves a question. Am I really myself? Or am I just like controlling a copy of myself right now? Oh, you kidding me? My ship got taken? Brother! Oh, I think I know where it is. Oh! Wait. I'm not done yet. I'm not ready. Wait. I'm not ready. I don't want to do this mid-flight because we have seen what can happen if I do this mid-flight. This seems about right. Or is it the one underneath? No. No, I think the way to identify it is that there's also like a small chunk of ice next to it. Wrong. Get out of here. Okay, that was not it. Jesus. Okay, so the big tall one must be... Then is it this one? No, this is even worse. Oh my god! See, this is what I'm talking about. The tilting is wrong. In the previous universe, I'd always arrive with perfect alignment to this thing. Oh, I'm gonna die because I didn't get I didn't get inside in time. Is this it? No, no. The twisted vines don't feel right. What about this one? I think this is it. I think this is it. I think this is it. No. You know what? Wait a second! What if I just... Oh my god. Wait, what? I don't know how I recognized the entrance even when the angle was wrong. Subconscious, maybe? Alright, hopefully we make it in time. Yeah, cry about it. Something I've noticed about Dark Bramble is that, well, depending on where you enter it from the outside, it affects where you are on the inside. But once you're inside Dark Bramble, regardless of how you enter the next node, you always start at the same place. I think the only thing that changes is the angle, which is interesting, but weird. No, no. Woo! Okay, I think that is the way to go. Like just right underneath the thing, because it perfectly aligns with the entrance, you know? Oops, sorry! Where am I? Uh, where do I go? Hello, where's the... Hey! I'm trying to get in here, thank you. Also, I understand that Gnome I would not want to try to, like, come back and reuse the vessel since... Ouchie! Does that happen? But if they had done that, you know... I'm pretty sure they could have figured this part out, you know? Or, you know... tried killing the anglerfish, like send in like an explosion. And... Hello? Or poison them, and like, I know they're not the aggressive types, but what is wrong? Like, sometimes this ball thing will like start tweaking out for no reason. Where was I? But like, I know they're usually like against like messing with the ecosystems, but these fish are dangerous. Or, you know, I'm pretty sure they could have perfectly figured out a way to like to just build a silent spaceship. You know? They already sort of figured out that they were blind, so yeah. Alright. I don't know, maybe I'll use this as a thumbnail. Yeah. Who knows? Huh. You know, I know... Okay, how does my helmet... How does my spacesuit already know that there's a South Pole to this place? I can understand it can get how much gravity there is and like the position XYZ looking thing. And I can display my not my volume, my oxygen, fuel, and that stuff. But if they had but like, how do I know the shape of the thing I'm on? Like this, does it have a magnetic field detector? Well, that makes sense, I guess, but oh, you know what would be so peak? Like, what if... Whoa, why does that look square? I'm saving that for the thumbnail. What if the reason the eye looks like it's broken here is because it tried pulling me back out after I finished creating my world, but because the world was destroyed, I kind of just like... That damaged it, and it threw me back in, and that's why it looks like that. Okay, we already know this part. I technically still don't know how the gnome I died, so yeah. So what if right now we're still just seeing things, you know? Yeah, you know what's really funny? How I mentioned that like the eye like captures our memories and uses them and blah blah blah. If we technically like remember right now, we should still like we are just seeing this. What if this is not only... What if this is when our quantum copy, I'll call it like that, is created? Our copy, we're seeing through our copy's eyes. We're seeing how our copy is witnessing the end of the universe. It learns what we know. We are still at the eye. And after our copy is done seeing and learning and whatever, the eye tries to put us back out, but because there's nothing for it to put us back outside to, it puts us in the new world. The us we see is the real us. Wait, guys, wait. Hey, what happens if I look at these plants? Why no quantum plants, bro? Why? That's so disappointing. Wait, I need to answer a text, guys. Wait. Alright. La 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 la. Woo! 10 meters, we're so close of each other. What happens if I... Hee. I know I already did this, but like, it's always fun to try to do it again. Woo! Let's say buddies together! Whoa! You know, I might use that for the thumbnail. Woo! Alright, wait. What if I... Oh, wait, no, I want to take this with me. I want to take this one with me. For the ending in case something different happens. Woo! La 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 la. Alright. Woo! Alright, what if I just stick my face here? Ouch. Ah, man. Wait. Wait, my bro's sending me some funny stuff right now, guys. Wait. Have I already complained, but my chair is so loud. Alright, okay, enough. Alright. You know, whatever weird, freaky explanation, there is that like, well, okay, more likely scenario since my guy right now technically doesn't really know anything. I'm not that. I don't know, guys. You go at it. Ex Explaining my different guys. Ooh! Ooh, that shadow kind of scared me. That looks like a short gremlin. Ah! I knew you were gonna be there. I just didn't expect you. I... Yes, Esker. I hear music. Ah, get in here! Alright, now as for this route, Feldspar is the one that I got in here that's new. Oh wait, I got them first. I'm gonna get, I don't know. Okay. Stick Gabbro, Feldspar, and shirt. Feldspar's gonna get to begin. The Scooby Dooby Dooby Dooba stuff. The Scatuba Dooby La 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 type ending. We. Ooh, we're upside down! Well, this is kind of fun actually. Oh, never mind. Yep. Just say so. Feldspar. Feldspar. Ah! Ah! I just hit the tree. Alright. Hey. Ooh, smooth gameplay. Woo! Hello. Yes, indeed. I have found you again. This is what? This is the 6th time I find you in this universe. Don't be so surprised. Oh darn, 6 visits in here already. Woo! I'm on a freaking... I'm on a streak. Get over here. Alright. La 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 la. La 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 dee la dee la la la. Bro. Ah! I'm going insane. Alright. You begin. I want to listen to you for a while. Let me just... Alright. Who do I want next? Oh, well! Guys, this is the last... This is the final Traveler's Gather Up before I bring in Golden. Okay, let's go backwards. Last time I brought Shirt. Rebeck. Asker. And Gabbro. Okay, so Shirt is next. Oh, right, I should turn this off. Wee. Okay, enough. Okay, so Chert, Reback. Oh yeah, the percussion with like some slight harmony in between. Peak. I wanna listen to this. I wanna listen to this. Right, Esker. You know, I used to leave you out because I didn't even want to acknowledge your existence. But this one feels kind of special, you know, like I'm saving the best for last or something, I don't know. You get the honors. Their flute is different, I swear. Wait, how come even though I jumped facing church and Rebek, when I landed, I was looking the other way? That's weird. Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. ¡Ah! ¡Ay, me espantaste! Bro. Chihuahuas. Jesus, my... Says I almost can't hear anything that's going on outside with these new headphones. I didn't hear my mom coming home and she literally like just went to my room and went like, "Hey!" And that jump scared me so bad. Oh my god. Yeah! Yippee. Gracias. Salte, perro. No la corro, le digo que se salga. No es lo mismo. My mom just brought me more duct tape because they used up mine for the Christmas decoration, so she replenished it. No, it doesn't fit in the drawer. I have too much tape. Now it doesn't fit. How do I solve this? No. Okay, what if I just like push all of this out of the way? Yeah. Get in there. Like now. Yeah. There we go. Sorry guys, a couple guys are texting me, so now I am replying while the credits play, cause like this music is just peak. Alright. Oh wow! I forgot to throw in my scout and... Wait a second! According to the game, I spoke with all the characters. I spoke with Feldspar. I spoke with Chert. I spoke with Gabbro. I spoke with Rebek. I spoke with Esker. Where are the bug people? What am I missing? Maybe it didn't count me speaking with Feldspar because... okay, let's try it again. Something's not right here. Okay, new strat. Okay, I go speak with Gabbro and then I go with Feldspar and I stay there the entire loop. I don't try to get out. That was weird. Alright. Let's go. I don't know, maybe I didn't really start my dialogue with Gabbro or... Why would not... What am I missing? No! Don't tell me I need to unlock all the dialogue with them for it to count! No! No, please, no! No, no, no! I don't want to do all of the game again without the voice mod! Cause that might just make me download it earlier than I wanted to! Uh-oh. Oh my god, now anytime I hear anything, I just turn around to see if my mom is not trying to jump scare me again. No! Okay. Gabbro! Do you have any more? Ah! Gabbro! Gabbro, where are you? Oh. Hey, look, your spaceship is right there. You could, like, go there and, yeah. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Alright. Ah! Gabbro! Hey, yo, time bud. It's a good thing. Yeah. Hey, wasn't there only one dialogue option last time, huh? Oh yeah, I remember this. You already said this before. Alright, goodbye. I need to go speak with Feldspar again because I think the game didn't register I found them even though the computer did. That's weird. Okay, we're getting into really trippy stuff. I, and by extension my computer, remember things the world doesn't. And by such, the world doesn't like it. It doesn't accept that as valid stuff for the new world. Okay. That's good. That's probably a safe way to prevent people like me from starting to do a bunch of wacky nonsense with the eye. Hmm. Good safety measures. Alright, this entrance seems about right, but I've been saying that about all of them, so. Ah! No, 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 no! Shh, 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 shh. Oh, hey! La 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 me 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 I don't remember which one is the correct one. I'll just follow this one, I guess. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, assuming we follow a Feldsparian trajectory. Feldsparian, that sounds nice. Um, this would make. Oh, frick. Oh god, please, please show up now, show up now. Please, 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 please. Frick, frick. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Ooh! Alright. Alright, Feldspar. I have come once again to be with you. Hello. Wait, no, the game remembers I spoke to them because this option didn't appear beforehand. Then what is wrong? Am I missing someone? I spoke with Esker, Gabbro, Rebek, Gabbro. Why did Esker, Chert, Rebek, Gabbro, and Feldspar? Where are the bug people? What am I missing? Why are they not here? What am I not doing right? Okay, maybe I'll just stay here the entire loop just to be sure that what I'm doing is actually like counting. Hmm. Hmm? Oh! Oh my stars! That is why it didn't count! This changes everything! Wait. This changes all of it! Guys! Guys! Wait, guys, wait, guys, look, if I stand over here, wait, guys, this makes sense, guys. My signal scope hasn't identified it. That's why it didn't count. Oh my god, what are the implications of this? Wait, let me think. I want to think before I start yapping, okay? Hold on. Okay, so so because the original travelers went into the eye of the universe as a group. Oh my goodness, this means that in the world. This means that the travelers come from one universe, Solanum comes from another one, and Golden comes from another other reality. In order to be sent into a new world, the current crosser of the eye must have identified the signals of all of the crossers in the group. Now, why the signals? Because the eye needs a way to convey to me that the eye needs, it needs a way for me to find the previous crossers. And because it has registered that my signal scope is how I've been finding them, it uses that. Now, I've been using this signal scope probably like before. I've had this thing before launch, okay? That's why I know. That's why the eye even knows that I know what this is and how it works, so it knows to make me find the crossers with it. But because the means of finding them hasn't formed a complete connection with all of them, the eye can't put them into the new world. So hopefully now that my signal scope has identified Feldspar, the connection, my connection with all of the crossers inside the eye is also completed, and therefore I can go in. Well, they can go in because I can go in, but they can't. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Well, since I gotta be spending the entire loop here, and well, I'm not really gonna be finding any new dialogue just by standing next to them. I'm gonna go ahead and do their stuff here. Yippee! Also, please don't, but where are the anglerfish here? Oh, I remember you sapped me last time I... Urgh. What if I don't remember this, though. Uh-huh. Oh! What the heck was that? I don't remember that! Okay, so even the vines are weird. Which way do I go again? Okay, that's where I came in from. That's where I have to go! Wow, Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, 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 hey! 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 I don't really remember this. What? This thing tastes terrible. The outside is rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulated jellyfish are from getting sapped. Right, I'm going inside the jellyfish interior to see if it tastes any better. Ugh. Ugh. You just left your pickaxe here? Classic Feldspar. No to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you're dying! It would be too sad if this is what the last thing you ever ate in this life. Because these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat! Love Feldspar. No to Feldspar. Do not eat! It is tempting to... Wait, I'm at the south pole of this piece of garbage? Okay, what happens if I just drop down, you know? I know the worst time to try to be finding this. Huh? Oh! Wait, what? Oh my god, what the heck have I done? I didn't know you could do that! Oh no, please make it. Please tell me I make it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no. Okay, I remember this cluster of vines. Oh, thank goodness. Whoa. That was so messed up. Oh my god. No, I meant to go up. Feldspar? I have news for you, buddy! How did you not accidentally free yourself? Buddy! This is huge! You don't even need... Oh my... Getting Feldspar into the loop is actually viable now! Like, they don't have a ship, granted, but they can get out of Dark Bramble at least. And like, I'm not the first one to have a jetpack, alright? That would be absurd. I would probably... Oh my god. Feldspar! Buddy! Buddy, come with me! Come with me! I can get you out of here! No ship required! Feldspar, how have you not figured this out? This is massive! Feldspar! No, that's not everything! You can't get out of here! Just go there! Follow the stinky vine, and once you reach the jellyfish, just drop down! I need to share this with the gang. Oh my god, this is huge. I'm sending it right now to the Outer Wilds Spoilers channel. This is huge! Frozen jellyfish is set above a chunk of ice. You drop down, you end up. Ah, here it comes. Hey, this is not gonna make any sense to you, but I think you'd appreciate knowing. I'm actually from another universe, and I came here because I'm trying to find out if there was any way to change the outcome of a new world that I created after visiting the Eye of the Universe, which is a signal older than the universe that the Nomai came here is following. The signal was fading because another guy blocked the signal because of some reason, but the point is... You just filled in another piece of the puzzle, Feldspar. Identifying your signals. Yours, Esker, Rebek, Chert, all of the travelers. I need to identify their signals to make you reincarnate into the new world. You might not even remember this because that's how the eye works, but you are a reincarnation from someone of another reality. The only other travelers were another group of another species that went into the eye together. And I don't know if that's just how it works with the eye, but you won't go into the new world unless I have all of your signals identified. You are the last piece of solving it, Feldspar. And now the sun is gonna blow up because the universe is older than we thought or something like that. I still believe that there's something causing all of the stars to go supernova at the same time, but I just can't prove it. But the sun is gonna blow up, so we're gonna die, and because I'm trapped in the time loop, you're not gonna remember any of it, but I'm remembering all of this. And, well, because you're not gonna remember, it was probably the worst time to say this to you, but thank you! Thank you! Who would know that? Oh, also, you can get out of here by just going to the frozen jellyfish and dropping off the eyes. No ship required. I'm pretty sure you have a jetpack, so you can just like fly over to another ship, another planet or something. If you feel like it, of course. You know, maybe you actually know about this and you just choose not to leave because sun killed me. Because I don't really want to leave. Alright, for how long can I recording? Alright. Now, uh, uh, now now, guys, I know, now, I have to leave. I have to leave because what I made plans to do stuff with some friends and it's time, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. But thank you so much for watching. This was more insane than I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye. For now, maybe I'll record another video today, who knows.